Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Ladies and gentlemen, on my channel, I'm always telling you guys, live an active lifestyle, make smart nutritional choices, right? Move more and sit less. Fight against the laziness. Not about what you look like in the mirror, but about how you feel. It's not about perfection, but about consistency. And I've told you guys many times on this channel about taking the stairs and not the elevator. And I've told you when you go up these stairs, you should be moving with gusto. You should be going up them, like I said, as fast as you can. As fast as you can. Not as fast as I can, but as fast as you can. Go up the stairs with some gusto. For me, it always seemed that it's easier to go up the stairs the faster I go. And why is that? Because you build up momentum as you go up the stairs. So if you're going up the stairs and you're moving with some momentum, you're going to build that up. The energy is going to help propel you up the stairs. If you go up a stair one step at a time, that's going to take forever and it's going to feel like it's harder than if you actually use some momentum, right? Use that force pulling you up the stairs. So for me, I always run up the stairs. Like I said, as fast as I can go up the stairs. Normally I'm skipping a step or two, whatever the case may be. But this is how I approach stairs. And I've approached it this way my entire life, ladies and gentlemen. I told you, I used to work in a jail. And I used to have to go upstairs a lot in these wings. And I remember the inmates used to always say to me, yo, man, how come you always running up the stairs? You always run up the stairs. And they used to say to me, you're the only SEAL that does that. None of the other guys run up the stairs like you do every single time. And it was just something that I did. It became part of my routine that I did not think about because this is how I always approach stairs. So when I got to the stairs, I would always try to go up them as fast as possible. Now, listen, once again, let's understand, let's be safe here, right? You don't want to, trip up, fall down the stairs, bang your shin. That could be really painful, these kinds of things. But this is what I'm talking about. You develop skills over time, the consistency that you do these things. So like I said, I've been approaching stairs this way my entire life. This isn't something I just started doing. So for me, this is second nature. Like I told you, I don't even realize I'm running up the stairs anymore. To me, it's like almost when people tell me that I'm yelling or they think that I'm yelling and I'm telling them, I'm not yelling. This is the way that I speak normally. Same thing when people tell me, man, you ran up stairs really quick. I don't even think about that. I'm just going up the stairs the way that I know to do, or the way that I know how, the way that I've always done. And these are the kinds of, ways that you can think about everyday life. I've always told you guys to apply a challenge. Make everyday life things challenging. Make them fun. You can turn them into a workout. So I've told you, I used to approach the stairs every single day where I would go up the staircase, I would run up the staircase, then turn around, go back down it, and then turn around immediately and run back up it. And I told myself that every time I came to the staircase, that's what I was going to do. So whenever I came to the staircase, I would run up it as fast as I could, come back down, and turn around and run right back up again. And I would do that throughout the course of my day. So like I told you, every time I hit the staircase, no matter what it was, it didn't have to be a normal thing for me. I just came across it again. Now I'm going to run up it, walk back down, and then run back up again. And people started noticing me doing these things. I told you I'm working in school. Kids would see me doing this. Teachers would see me doing this. And all of a sudden, people are asking me questions. And that's how you inspire the people around you. They're wondering what you're doing. I told you, people see you're eating something. They see how you have changed. Maybe you've lost some weight. Maybe your energy levels have changed. And people have noticed this in you. They're going to start asking you, hey, what you been doing? You look good. You look like you just, something's different about you. People will notice these things. And that's how you inspire the people around you. So, ladies and gentlemen, next time you approach a staircase, challenge yourself. Try to go up as fast as you can. I told you, it doesn't have to just be that. That's a simple example that I'm always using for you guys. The staircase versus the elevator. It's a very simple choice, but it's a very important choice. Because a lot of people, especially in society now, we always choose the elevator over the stairs. Even young kids, they'll take the elevator over the stairs. You go to the mall, everyone's waiting for the elevator. People don't want to take the stairs. Don't be those people. Break free of the rut. Remember, break free of that kind of stuff. And next time you approach some stairs, like I said, challenge yourself. Everyday things can be a challenge. You're playing with your kids, turn it into a workout. I told you, I remember reading this book, this fitness book. I can't remember the guy's name. I think his name was Bobby Maximus or whatever his name was, I think. And in the book, he was talking about how, he used to turn everyday things into a workout. So he was saying, like, for example, he would be sitting on the couch with his son watching a movie, let's say. And every time a commercial came on, he would do like 20 push-ups or 10 push-ups or, 10 squats or whatever the case may be. He would do something at the commercial breaks. He would always do something, jumping jacks, burpees. And that was a very cool way or a different or interesting way that you can incorporate some level of fitness into an everyday activity with your kid. And at the same time, showing your kids an example of staying active and what it means to be, an active individual and how important that is in our lives. So remember to challenge yourself everyday things. Remember carrying the groceries in from the supermarket? You can turn it into a challenge. Turn it into a farmer's carry. See how many bags you can carry in your hand and try to walk with them. That's a challenge right there. You could turn your walking your dog into an event, into an obstacle, into a challenge, into a workout. These are the things, ladies and gentlemen, that we have to think about. So remember, those stairs, next time you encounter those stairs, ladies and gentlemen, don't let them mentally take you out. Don't be lazy. Don't skip them. Look at those stairs. Face those stairs. And go up them as fast as you can.